We are trying to encourage as many people to shop local
Hmm.
throughout the pandemic to help support our small businesses. And there is a new grocery store that has opened up in the middle of the pandemic, and they are doing such a great job of trying to stock some of their shelves with the products from some of our entrepreneurs right here in Michigan. Let's go ahead and bring in Rubino. She's the store manager for the Meijer Woodward Corner Market. It is a cool store. It is like no other grocery store. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, and thank you for the compliment.
Natalie, it must make you feel good every day to walk into the store. I love going to the grocery store. You know, it's just an experience
Hmm.
right now. And for so many of us during the pandemic, it's been kind of our escape.
It really has. And, we had the opportunity over this year and last year to really create a calm and loyal shopping experience for our customers. And it's been just an awesome experience so far. And we're going to continue to do so in 2021.
So, for those that aren't familiar with the store, if they haven't had the opportunity to go in and shop the store, what makes it so different?
Yeah, so, when we opened the doors in January 29th of 2020, our focus was three very important pillars. It was local. How can we support local and the community? Value. How can we shout great prices? And then last, fresh. And we have a lot of great items that support our fresh and our quality here.
And so, with that, it's pretty large, though. For
Yeah.
a neighborhood grocery store, it's a pretty big store.
Yeah, it's 41,000 square feet. And, when you walk through the entire store, we have everything from dry grocery to frozen dairy, and then a really great assortment in deli, bakery, meat, and seafood, and then produce, which is very dominant here in our store. We've got an awesome organic and conventional assortment for our produce department.
So, as you mentioned, one of the pillars is to support local. How do you find those new products and decide which ones you are going to stock on your shelves?
Yeah, this is probably the most exciting part of my job prior to opening. And then we continue to add on our assortment. But, when we decided to open the store, we thought, let's go after our local partners right here in Oakland County, and then also Detroit and Michigan and beyond, and the Upper Peninsula. And so we look at areas like Royal Oak and specific local vendors that really want to promote their business and support us. So it's just a great business partnership that we've been able to contribute to, and the customers just love it. And like I said, the best part about it is our assortment doesn't end. We are adding on more and more each day and every week.
Natalie Rubino with us here on the Mega Cast. She's the store manager for the Meijer Woodward Corner Market. We are in the middle of the pandemic. How do you go about trying to test some of these new products and also, discovering them as well? Because we're all virtual right now. I love chocolate. I don't want Zoom chocolate. I want the real chocolate.
Well, actually, here's a really good example. We have a great chocolate product. It's in Birmingham. It's called Birmingham chocolate. Okay, right? And this partner of ours that has a retail store decided to branch out, and we discovered them through just visiting their shop and having a great conversation and how they could grow and how we could partner with them. And we've had them in our store since grand opening, and it has just been awesome. It's in our floral department, so great holidays like Valentine's or Mother's Day or Easter that's coming up. We have this awesome assortment of Birmingham chocolate.
So you did open up in the middle of the pandemic. How has that changed how you operate on a daily basis?
We really took it and looked at it as a unique opportunity for us. The most important part of our store is our passion for community. And during this unique time, and then specifically last year, we thought this is our time to really create relationships in the community and let them know that we're there for them. And one example that we really thought was amazing for us that we had the opportunity was supporting the Royal Oak Beaumont Hospital right here in our parking lot. And what we did last year from April to May was we decided to donate free coffee, food, and snacks with a Meyer food truck right in the Beaumont parking lot. And we did that for an entire month. It was just so awesome every day to visit the hospital and see these essential workers line up and know that we were there for them. And we came back every day from that food truck just with pride that, we were able to partner with them.
Oh, it's a great thing, and I'm sure that they appreciated it as well. And it's been
Yeah.
a very long year for so many people. And do you feel that, or have you been able to talk with some of the customers? Do they feel more comfortable coming into your store? Because number one, you are new, but also it is kind of more that neighborhood grocery store feeling
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, the customer feedback we get, even when last year when things were pretty hectic here, the comments we got were it was a fast checkout and it was a calm shopping experience. And we would receive those comments on a daily basis. And we just thought, hey, this is our opportunity to continue to make this grow. And even though we're a new store, this is our opportunity to build that loyalty. And we did. And we still see the same customers we saw a year ago today. And it's just been amazing.
So, Natalie, what do you think the next year looks like? Are you hoping to be able to expand some of your programs and projects?
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, our assortment doesn't stop today. And our partnership with the local community and our vendors is just so important to us. And so we have plans to continue to look at every department we have in our store and, have our team continue to be empowered to make decisions on our assortment and what we can do to have this awesome variety that we already have and make it better every day.
So, when that new corner was built, it seemed like it was going to be like, a town center hub where people could come and they could gather. And there is a large variety of shops and restaurants that have gone in there, but some have already closed as well because these are tough times for so many businesses. Do you think that area will flourish once the pandemic is over?
Yeah, actually, right now I actually see it getting better in some of the areas, and the restaurants, obviously, that we have here are growing, and they have done so many great things with the hospital, the connection that they have with the hospital, and then now they're doing the outdoor seating and the tents, and I just think that everybody's coming up with truly innovative ways to, make this work as a team.
Natalie Rubino with us here on the Mega Cash. She's the store manager for the Meijer Woodward Corner Market at 13 Mile and Woodward. In the beginning of the pandemic, so many of the grocery stores had dedicated hours for senior citizens and those that are immune compromised. Do you guys offer that service as well?
Yes, yes, we have done the same thing. The first hours of our operation was open to essential workers and the elderly community. We were able to do that as well. Yes.
What's it been like to be so close to Beaumont?
Wow. It's you drive into work every day and you just think you can't help but get a little bit emotional. You know, how are they doing? Are they, how are the patients doing? Are they improving? And, you see the high traffic kind of dwindle down, and that's been great to see, and just to know that we're right there. I think the highlight for me is to see the uniforms of the Beaumont team come in here and grab a cup of coffee at our Great Lakes coffee shop and grab some of our great local convenience items that we have here, a salad or a yogurt or whatnot, and know that they can just walk here and grab a lunch and go back to work. And it's been nice to do that. And also just the simple smile that we've been able to offer to them.
I know. Are you guys drawing smiles on your mask? I'm always like, no, really, really, I'm smiling under here. I am.
Yes, yes, yes. We do say that every day.
I've seen someone had one of those masks, and it was electronic. It was like an electronic billboard, and he could put messages on
Yeah,
it.
we're becoming more creative with our masks every day. I've been noticing that.
So this was kind of, it seemed like it was a little bit of a test project for Meyer. Has it been successful? Do you think we're going to start to see more of these?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we've been able to really provide great results in 2020 after our opening, and Grand Rapids opened the very first market in downtown Grand Rapids, Bridge Street Market. That was in August of 2018. And then right after me in September of 2020, Lansing opened Capital City Market. And then soon enough, we'll see another one open up in Detroit and Rivertown in the fall of 2021. And so there's growth because, this is an opportunity for us to provide this fast convenience and fresh shopping experience for our customers that they really seem to love.
And what's so great is that you're supporting so many local companies with that as well. And I will say, I have a place, a perfect spot for you guys. The Orchard Lake in Middle Belt at the
Okay.
old bowling alley. It has been the biggest frustration that we don't have grocery stores near us in Sylvan and Kego. I mean, we have the butchery, but that doesn't really count. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have something right around the corner for you just to grab some items, right? I mean, so yeah, I mean, we're definitely looking at areas in this location as well. So I will grab that, take that feedback back to the company.
it is. So it used to be like the Sylvan Bowling Alley, and
Yeah.
it
Uh-huh.
closed down. And then I think there's a CVS that's right there, but the whole
Yes.
thing is empty. It's perfect
Yeah,
for
gotta do
a small
something,
grocery,
right?
a small grocery store like this. Especially because when I go to Sunday dinner for my sister, I always need a bottle of wine and fresh flowers.
Well, we have that
And
here.
so if you can get both of them in one stop, that is perfect.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we definitely have a great wine selection here, and our floral department is just awesome.
What's been the biggest thing that you've gotten out of this personally, being a part of this project?
You know, I've been in this business for a long time, but this has been the most exciting project for me, truly. There's a quote that I always say is that this is a people business. We're just selling groceries on the side. And my biggest takeaway from this project has been the partnerships and the people that I have met and the team that we have developed that has sustained just an amazing culture has just been something that I'll truly never forget. And hopefully everybody here in our store team has learned from this.
I know you guys have put in a lot of hours, getting the store open, but also since it is open in the middle of the pandemic, what's the supply chain been like for you? Has it been a struggle at times?
A year ago, when COVID really came about, March and April, we did have some opportunities from a supply chain perspective, but we were able to find ways, innovative ways with our local community here to provide different items to make sure that we had product on our shelf. And, I'm proud to say that, even last year and today, we don't have empty shelves here. We're stocked and we're ready to go. And the assortment from a supply chain is getting better every day. It really is. And it's great to see that things are coming back to normal now.
I know in the beginning when we were having those challenges, it really opened up the consumer's eyes to the food supply chain system and where our food was coming from. Have you noticed a difference in how people are shopping now?
Well, yes. I mean, I think the biggest takeaway I've noticed is the digital. I mean, more shoppers are coming using Instacart and Shipt, what we offer today, and also DoorDash very soon, and that we were able to provide that digital business so the customers can have our groceries delivered to their home. So that was number one. And then from a freshness and variety perspective, really, I mean, we have the assortment that a customer can have options as it relates to vegan or organic, and then conventional also.
Natalie, we so appreciate your time. Anything maybe we didn't touch on that you want to share with our listeners and viewers before we say goodbye?
No, really just overall, Woodward Corner Market has just been an amazing opportunity for myself and my team and the company. And if you haven't had an opportunity to visit us, please do so, because we are a great neighborhood market that is ready to serve our guests.
I will say I will go out of my way to stop by your market versus some of the other big box ones here locally.
Great.
It's such a nice atmosphere, and you go in and you leave with a nice feeling. So thank you for all you're doing, but also thank
Thank
you
you.
for supporting so many of our local businesses throughout this time as well.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and thank you for your time.